Fireplace really good, but it takes like an hour.
They brought like a cart and slept on the ground. And just like it got back on. Like it's like
Instead of taking it to
Cheers, final bow. Saying thank you so much, Abbotsford, for bringing our now standing audience this afternoon. Give him a big round of applause as he just covers that airplane on the front. He is getting some serious hang time up there today, and he loves just being down here at sea level. Gives the airplane an incredible performance ability. And as he sets up for his landing, Diamond Aircraft at Hamilton watches American Spirit, Swift's Precision.
A celebration to last throughout the year. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now.
Dave McLeod would also like to thank Garmin, CB Cashback World, AI Avionics Installations, XU Aviation, Hinsteiner Group, Aero, CADEX Aircraft Parts and Services, Tennis, BNC Specialty Projects, and Lycon Aircraft Engines. And now I see that old...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Sailor One, Mitch Pinnell, landing the American flag. If I can direct your attention highward for just a second, slightly to the right of show center. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and the Canadian team now coming in, battling the winds a little bit, breaking apart now, flying our Canadian flag. Brian Tighe, masters and gentlemen, boys and girls especially, how would you like to be doing this one day? This is the pride, professionalism, and teamwork that our Skyhawks and all the Canadian forces have, and we want you to join us. Gentlemen, once again, get your cameras ready. In about 30 seconds, the Herc will be flying by. The Skyhawks will give you their official Skyhawk salute to the air show at Abbotsford and Abbotsford throughout British Columbia. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, your Canadian Armed Forces parachute team, the Skyhawks 2026.
Awareness here.
Starboard and port.
That's more boating, but yes, we do use starboard, and that's right, we do use it in aviation as well.
And I noticed as the aircraft get going, Mount Baker, that is the clearest we've seen it in quite a while. It is now Canadian. Okay, for the air show, we always draw a line around Mount Baker. It is now Canadian, as the P-38 Lightning is on the roll. A photo reconnaissance airship because everything could be consolidated in the nose.
There goes the...
For fighting, as you can see, this beautiful, beautiful aircraft come by here. P-38 mostly successfully in the Pacific Theater, approaching and landing. What they use now, they curve their way to the aircraft carrier just to be able to see all the way through.
There goes the Dauntless. You know, folks, although eventually it was the most important... Coming in from the left, the smoke systems installed in these airplanes so we can follow their incredible maneuvers through the sky. Ken Reeder's job is to make sure he flies smooth and predictable so that his wingman can stay right in position. Look at this beautiful, graceful formation, half loop, and now they're splitting away. This requires a bit of movement here, folks. Keep one eye on the right-hand airplane and keep the other eye on the left-hand airplane. They're going to go straight up into the sky. They're going to go through 5/8 of a loop. They'll roll out on that 45-degree down line. Now closing in on each other at over 400 miles per hour. The jam is ready for the cross and show center. Right now you're listening to lead pilot Ken Reeder as he calls the maneuvers. Rolling a quarter turn, so we're looking at the top side of these beautiful home-built RV aircraft. Kicking over in the hammerhead on both sides of the aerobatic box. There's the Kroger roll to line up with the show line again, closing in at each other at over 400 miles per hour. Let's watch for another cross at show center, arcing up into the sky. Continuing to go up into that beautiful sky we have here, crossing over at the top of the loop, the opposing Barstomer's Loop by Redline Airshows. Ken Reeder, our flight lead, born and currently lives in the Cincinnati, Ohio area. He flies for 38 years and has more than 15,000 flying hours. Currently an airline pilot, he's also a multi-engine flight instructor in land and seaplanes, as well as an aerobatic instructor. Ken is also an avid aircraft builder, having completed, count this, Roy, 5 Vans Aircraft RV-8 custom modified aircraft. He also owns a property management company and operates a construction business in the greater Cincinnati area.
And that works motor 15 in the descent.
Looking for the proper altitude at the top of that wing over, and now they're diving back in, picking up lots and lots of airspeed. To perform for us, the formation loop. Again, doesn't it look like they're absolutely tied together as they go through that loop? You know, at a very young age, Ken was inspired to pursue aviation by the United States Navy Blue Angels built aircraft. One of the most popular home-built aircraft on the market today. Watch this, folks. It is the Formation Hammerhead. Knowing his dad, Ken Austin, now rolling upside down and going through a complete 360-degree roll. Going from positive to negative, back to positive through that spectacular performance or maneuver. Over the top in the classic half Cuban 8 turnaround. Just holding upside down for a little while longer, and there you heard the call to roll upright. Now here comes the entrail loop at show center. Let's watch as red line comes in, this time from our right. Holding up. Flying so close together, and of course those sail trails allowing us to follow their maneuvers through the sky. It's also a bit of a safety precaution so that if they get separated, like they're doing right now,
180 degrees to level.
they can spot each other. That's right, folks. They showed us some love. Let's give them some love. A huge round of applause to Redline Airshows.
One knock to the inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know it's gonna be the day you notice. Cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for, and it is the crowd. alone. I like, do you like me? I kissed your lips, you got my taste. I like, do you like me? I can close your eyes and draw your face. Take this chance, I give you oxygen to breathe me. Feel like a Hollywood star. Handful of pills, all black car, rock guitar and 10 shots of whiskey. Got a chain on my neck and a massive hickey. You say you're a big deal, big deal. I've been a big deal ever since big wheels. Shit's real. I feel like a supermodel who just skipped a meal. I like to party and spend my dough, and when I go to rehab, I'll put it on a show. It's so spectacular whenever I rap to you. I'm reenacting my feelings and captain.
Finally live like the girl they all see. No more hiding, I'll be shining like I'm born to be. 'Cause we are hard. I did it all. Never second, that's what it is. I saw many places and things that I did.
The Snowbirds are dedicating today's heart.
Our newest honorary Snowbird, Miss Stephanie Strickland.
Full of pills, all black car, rock guitar and 10 shots of whiskey. Got a chain on my neck and a massive hickey. You say you're a big deal, big deal. I've been a big deal ever since big wheels. Shit's real. I feel like a supermodel who just skipped a meal. I like to party and spend my dough, and when I go to rehab, I'll put it on a show. It's so spectacular whenever I rap to you. I'm reenacting my feelings and captain.
At the unlimited world level, Melissa was named the fastest woman in the world at the World Champion Wingsuit Base Jumping Race in Norway in 2015 and has participated in numerous skydiving world records, also named as the inductee to She is at the controls of an Edge 540, and I'll tell you more about that incredible aircraft in just a few minutes as you watch as she arcs up into the sky. Oh, look at that air show smoke trailing behind that incredible machine. What a perfect day for an air show. Ground getting big in the windshield, she pulls back, and it's just going to let the aircraft, oh, how fast it spins around. Like I said earlier, I don't know how they figure out which way is up, which way is down when it's spinning around that fast. I'd be looking at lunch right about now. Here she comes, diving in from the left. Oh, Mount Baker looking absolutely incredible. Now, let's feed in some rudder as we start doing coast. Person in here in the Pacific Northwest. Oh, look at that, straight up in the sky. She's going, and eventually the propeller says, I can't pull this airplane higher up in the sky than it is right now. Holding it right there as she starts to fall backwards, right through the air show smoke. Gravity grabs a hold of the heavy end of the airplane. Now, let's do some snap rolls on the way down. Look at how this machine accelerates as she dives in. Lots of speed on that indicator. And she's going to use that energy all the way through her routine. Again, feeding in some rudder, flopping the airplane around. Look at what she is doing. It is out, holding it right there as she starts to fall backwards, right through the air show smoke. Gravity grabs a hold of the heavy end of the airplane. Now, let's do some snap rolls on the way down. Look at how this machine accelerates as she dives in. Lots of speed on that indicator. And she's going to use that energy all the way through her routine. Again, feeding in some rudder, flopping the airplane around. Look at what she used in the Red Bull Air Race World Series. Of course, remember watching that. We're going to have a demonstration of that a little later on today. All right, there's a hammerhead stall turn. Let's snap the airplane down on the 45. Listen to that engine, listen to that prop as again. That airplane pulling through the sky. Pull back on the stick. Let's go up into the sky. That's the bottom side of the aircraft you're looking at there right now. Gonna let it just humpty bump over and hold it right there. Oh my goodness, there she is upside down, hanging in the straps. All that blood rushing to her head around the right way. That's the way to do it right there. Melissa Burns, are you enjoying yourselves, folks? What do you think of Melissa? Did a fantastic Twilight show. All right, she just got the word out. Raise the poles. Now you're kind of wondering, what is that all about? Look at those folks out there holding up the poles with ribbons going across. Here comes Melissa just above and Let me tell you who those crazy folks out there. Today Melissa's ribbon cutters, retired NHL linesman. Listen to that engine, listen to that prop as that airplane pulling through the sky. Pull back on the stick. Let's go up into the sky. That's the bottom side of the aircraft you're looking at there right now. Gonna let it just humpty bump over and hold it right there. Oh my goodness, there she is upside down, hanging in the straps. All that blood rushing to her head. She goes the right way. That's the way to do it right there. Melissa Burns, are you enjoying yourselves, folks? What do you think of Melissa? Melissa did a fantastic Twilight show. All right, she just got the word out. Raise the poles. Now you're kind of wondering, what is that all about? Look at those folks out there holding up the poles with ribbons going across. Here comes Melissa, just above and let me tell you who those crazy folks out there. Today Melissa's ribbon cutters retired and it's above the ground. Is she going to be able to cut the ribbon? She went underneath. Did you see that? She went underneath the ribbons. That is crazy. A little more about Brad. Yeah, over 2,000 games, has officiated 3 Stanley Cup Finals and Memorial Cup, and also worked 2 World Cup of Hockey. Knocking more and more and more. Upside down? Are you kidding me? Yes! Right through the ribbon, inverted, and up she goes, and a victory roll in celebration. Wow, incredible. And let's give it up for former NHL linesman Brad Lazarowicz and the whole crew out there hanging on to the ribbons. What's going on here? She's smoking the plane. She's flying around the side of the fuselage. Here she comes. Look at this. That was one. Oh! Pulling the airplane around once again. She took a very close look at that second ribbon that is on the pole. Okay, when I had to do that, I only had to do it once. That was enough. And lower and lower. She's just above the ground. She's got an eye on that ribbon. Is she going to get it? Yes! Oh my goodness. And the crowd goes wild. All right, friends, especially those of you in photo
Down towards the ground. In just a few seconds, you'll see him deploy that parachute. He has to do it very, very quickly before he runs out of altitude. Again, you're watching John DeBoer, our base jumper, as he now spirals down towards the ground. Other movies he's worked on: Transformers, Dark of the Moon, San Andreas, and most recently, Point Break. You can follow John on Instagram and Facebook at John DeBoer. All right, folks, he can hear you. Give him a huge cheer, giving us again a little demonstration of base jumping. Now that helicopter is going to be climbing for an altitude about 4,500 feet above the ground. And then we're going to give you a little taste of wingsuit jumping. All of these skydivers wearing wingsuits. And to keep us entertained, Pete McLeod coming in from our left. Watch this as he hauls a career for himself, thrilling fans with his unique blend of silky smooth flying and a willingness to push the limits all out to win. He actually emerged as one of the top Red Bull Air Race pilots in only his 3rd year of competition back in 2014 with 3 podiums, including a career-first victory in sunny Las Vegas.
He holds, get this, the only surface-level aerobatic license for helicopters. The only one. The Hollywood stunt pilot. Flies in films and television productions, hundreds of movies and TVs like SWAT, SEAL Team, Extraction, The Mummy, Countdown, The Diplomat, NCIS, Snowfall, rolling the helicopter. That's right, he did a roll in a helicopter. This is just unknown in the helicopter world. Look at this. As he goes up, he's flying backwards and then turns the helicopter around just like that. This aircraft designed primarily for the German Army. Built in Germany and in Canada. Red Bull helicopters are built in Canada. There you go. That's a loop done with that helicopter. That is just not right. It has twin engines, 2 Rolls-Royce 250 engines of 420 horsepower each. Has a unique design featuring a hingeless rotor system. That's what allows this helicopter to do what it does. It has a solid titanium head. All right, here he comes, rolling the helicopter once again. As you can see, extreme high level of maneuverability, and in the military role, it can be armed with missiles or machine guns. There's a quick reversal, get back into show center. Who's at the controls? Aaron Fitzgerald, a Red Bull helicopter pilot, former U.S. Army paratrooper, and served under the 82nd Airborne Division. Now watch this. Look how tight that loop is. That might be one of the smallest loops you're going to see here today. Might be. Up he goes again. Doing things that helicopters just simply aren't. Again, rolling the helicopter. My goodness. Absolutely unknown. Watch what he does here. Again, there's a quick reversal. You want to keep it in front of this great air show crowd. That's how you do it with this machine. He also flies a camera helicopter for Formula One racing in North America. Right at show center, he's going to go up and again, showing you the extreme maneuverability. Okay, there's the smallest loop you're going to see here today, folks. What do you think of that? Not only does he fly this incredible helicopter and a camera helicopter for Formula One racing, he flies the UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter for the Forest Service. The Medal of Valor for rescuing 2 flight crew members from a burning helicopter. True hero in the sky. Here again, he rolls that machine around. This is about the only helicopter that you're going to be able to do that in. Don't try this at home. As he goes up, and let's put the machine one more time.
I gotta tell you, I experience butterflies in my stomach every time I see him go weightless and do those somersaults, but whether they're front or back.
Well, especially in a machine like this, I mean, we don't see helicopters do this kind of stuff. You know, we've seen it in fixed-wing airplanes, but not, oh, now what's he gonna do? Watch this, okay? He brings it to a halt. And again, let's just flip the aircraft around. Oh. Again, what gets me as well is just how quiet this machine is. I mean, you can hear the motor slap there, but it's not like some other helicopters in the aviation world. Look how tight he's got this helicopter in the spiral right at show center, right in front of this great crowd. He brings the aircraft to a halt. There's the big bow. Give him a big wave. What a great job, Aaron Fitzgerald and the Red Bull PO-105. Ken?
Excellence in all your endeavors, whether it's making the next great scientific discovery or simply learning how to ride a bike. He believes no matter what your pursuit in life, the recipe for success is the same. Work hard, believe your dream is possible, and whatever obstacle is in your way, find a way to work around it.
Ken, this is something we don't normally do very often, but we're going to give a big shout out to a gentleman who has his birthday today. And he is an incredible volunteer here, known as the Muffin Man. Greg Bader, happy birthday to you, my friend, from everybody here at the air show. He is an absolutely incredible volunteer. He helped rebuild the Snowbirds Singleton Tower that we are working on here again. Canopy, flooring, and I feel safe up here today.
You don't have to do anything.
Coming into show center.
For being here today to witness his last air show before retiring later this month after 35 years of dedicated service. And as our cyclone pirouettes down the shoreline, let's introduce our 6-year-old born up to Darcy Meade of Sydney, British Columbia, originally from Comox, BC, born up to Meade, joined the Canadian Armed Forces in 1985 and was posted to the 3rd Battalion of the Royal Canadian Regiment in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Transferred to the Royal Canadian Air Force in 1998 and began flying operationally on the Sea King, and then his replacement, this helicopter, the Cyclone. Our sensor operator today, Master Corporal Chris Chang of Victoria, BC. On range and
Joint Warrior and Trident Jumper in the local supports and Newfoundland during the 2020 snowstorms. The CH-148 Cyclone has a maximum weight of 23,300 pounds and is operated by, rather powered by two 2,700 horsepower aerobatic engines. 6,000 pounds on its cargo and has a range of nearly 700 kilometers. CH-148 Cyclone has several powerful sensors. You'll see the other side on the camera, the radar.
I know, that's right.
Where you guys want to go? No, it's not you.